It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit. Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Come on now, big
ready to
dog,
deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up, back behind second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the second in Chicago. No score. Settling in now, Raul Mondesi. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Digging in to try it again. Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hot shot to third. Oh, he makes the stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Striding in once again, Steve Cook. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Steve Cook. Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Ready once again,
And
Steve
leading off for the
Cook.
White Sox.
He'll start things
Third
out here in a
baseman,
tie ball game.
Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. One away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Emmett Wilson.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only play us to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful. Ready for another shot now, Steve Cook. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marisnik is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box,
Third baseman, number
Steve
13.
Cook.
Steve Cook.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hey, we need you right here. Here you go now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Seth Maness wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jared Kozart pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kelvin Herrera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds. Guaranteed rate field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 at bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. First pitch coming. Here it is. Steve Cook is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Dietrich is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep.
Here's Juan Lagares, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 1-2, here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready for another chance?
Third
Steve
baseman, number
Cook,
13.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Steve
Third baseman,
Cook.
number 13.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball
nice
just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Lets it fly. 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gaddis has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Third baseman, number
Steve
13.
Cook.
Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Juan Lagares. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a break.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Carlos Rodon earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Danny Duffy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
This afternoon, first for the victorious White Sox.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
Striding into the box, Steve Cook. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Goldschmidt is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Moncada.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Left side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Steve Cook.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
The 2-1 on its way. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a bunt attempt here. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher, about 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The first pitch, here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's through into left, a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Oh, he tried to get him with a backdoor curveball, and the hitter just stayed with it and drove it the other way.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Cook.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Drive it like you
Both
can.
teams
Let's go.
right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave one. They lead it 5-4. Now at the plate, Brett Lawrie. Lifetime against Joe Ross. 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run.
Here you go, guys.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Score. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Chicago White Sox seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Adam Warren gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to the